Alrighty, well, hey everyone, how's it going? And once again, welcome back to another video, or not video, stream. I really should record a video though. I do actually have a video that I am thinking about posting. It's the Tainari video, actually. I'm gonna try and work on building Tainari and fixing them up a little bit more throughout summer, and then hopefully, get that posted alongside some other ones. But yeah, so for some reason I have a Five Nights at Freddy's image. I don't know why, but who knows? It is what it is. I don't think I could replace it. I could try, but I don't think I have anything installed, so it's just kind of yeah, no, I don't really got nothing. Oh, I could play Star Rail. I will be doing Star Rail maybe after this. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll figure it out. Give me 1 second. Let me set everything up. Cool. Everything is good to go. Let me load up the Resident Evils first. All right. Hopefully it loads sometime soon. And then, so we're starting off with the Resident Evil 2 remake, going up to Resident Evil Village. We'll do RE2 remake, RE3 remake, and then probably skip the OG RE4, do RE4 remake, and then OG. I'm not 100% sure yet, though. I'm still figuring stuff out. See. Okay. It's not there. There we go. Perfect. Let me switch this. Resident Evil 2. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna get rid of that one. Uh, cool. Just have to make sure everything's set up and everything's in order. Alrighty. Sorry, just give me just a moment. I'm trying to make sure everything's working and whatnot. Because I had been messing around with my game a bit for mods. And it had ended up breaking it. So, yeah. Overall, though, it should be a fun stream. My goal is to at least get Resident Evil 2 and 3 done today. And then... Alright, cool. Yep, works. Alright, we'll stop it then. Bam. Alright. Perfect. Yo, Ophelia, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I just realized that might be an issue. Fudge. I keep forgetting how delayed this version of the stream chat is versus what I usually do. Yeah, welcome in. How you doing today? Sorry, give me just one. Alright, cool. Just had to make sure it worked. Story mode, new game, player. At this point, I don't know. Yeah. They might have just stopped watching, who knows? Do I want to do hardcore? Nah, we're doing standard. We're just gonna do standard every game, and then depending on how well I do each game, I'll figure out if I want to turn up the difficulty or not. Right now, just one playthrough, so only just the A scenarios, since I remember them. Oh man, the movement in this is just, it feels so weird. I would show that, but I don't know how YouTube's gonna be with that, so. Cool, perfect. Yeah, which question? Alright, now we just wait, and then after. Why did you change your channel diffuse? I was originally gonna keep it as just Fuse Games, but somebody who was trying to help me out and do editing for my channel wanted me to change it so it did just Genshin content. But I realized after a little bit that I just don't have the time to look up stuff and create prompts, or not prompts, stuff for videos, scripts, I mean. So yeah, that's what the username was. It was supposed to be just simple, so it's just for Genshin, but yeah. I'm just keeping it as whatever I play. May not work out well for the channel, but who knows. Playing GTA? I probably won't be playing GTA for a little bit. I'm not sure if I will even. I have it. I have gotten fairly far in it, but I'm still figuring stuff out with the game. Okay, let me remember. The first bit was like lion something something medallion. Oh, cool. Thankfully, that still works. Alright, cool. Now, if I grab this, this will be a lot less of a pain when going back through this area. Not this area next time. Huh, I did not. Might as well grab this ammo. I'll grab this. Since I know there's no zombie right here, and the other zombie doesn't spawn in until a little bit later, I'm not too worried. I'm gonna knock that down so I don't have to run around that. I will place one right there. Alright. Holy crap. That's my luck. It's 9:15:7. Bam. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about going to the box. This could be my no box run. I might do that actually. NED, MRG, MRG. And this is going to be the quick reload for this weapon, for my SL60. Not too worried about it. I'll grab that though, just for some extra ammo. If I remember correctly, I haven't opened the box yet. Now wait a minute, where is this? Oh, did this zombie drop down? It did. Why am I lagging? Or why is it not lagging? Why is my frame rate dropping bad so much? Sorry, 1 second. I gotta figure this out. Dude, everything's on like high to mid. What is with the frame rate? Okay, something is. Oh, I wonder if it's because of the stream. It just clicked on me. It probably is. Probably after I do this run, I'm gonna try and do the other run where I play the hardest difficulty, which is like, or I play standard or easy, assisted. I mean, but next time I play using the City of the Dead mod. If I remember correctly, this was like fish. There we go. Grab this, bam. Grab this. I could turn that into some extra handgun ammo, clear up 2 spots. Do that, just dump some rounds into him. Cool. Alright, so I could use this one. Wrong area. I want to hopefully get into the bottom area in 15, which should be quick enough because I can go right here. I can use this. It'll go take me all the way back down to use the thing. Alright, just ignore anywhere that any item and anywhere I don't need to go. So I don't need to go into the room to my right or left, I mean, so do that. Skip this cutscene. Alright, going, hurry up. Oh, fudge. There we go, use that. I'm gonna need to grab 2 items from here. So I need to get rid of something. I need the knives because I don't want to use infinite ammo. There you go. I'll do that. Bam. Grab this. Go over here. Use this. I don't really need any of the extra stuff. I usually have way too much ammo for the end game anyways. So I have to go back through here. Okay. Thankfully I boarded that up so I don't have to deal with that zombie right there. I'm not going to worry about this since this is the only time I go through this pathway either way. I'm going to be able to clear up an inventory slot, which is good because I need 2 anyways. What do I need 2? Oh no, I can clear up 3 slots. Because first I can get rid of this one. I'm going to need that for the thing. For the liquor that's going to be in the room. I need to get back into here to use this key. Bam. So now I can get rid of it. Okay. 4 bullets. Now luckily I can go into here since I have the what is it? Shit with the wheel. And I'm gonna grab that because I'm gonna need them for the IVs. I'm gonna grab this one just because I might need it. I'm gonna walk. This is liquor is gonna be to my left, and then I can just walk past it. So now I can run through because they can't attack me. I'm gonna save that drop down for Mr. X once I run into him. Alright, cool. Now I have that. So the nice part is I can just run through here. Yep, there we go. Now I have to make sure I have one of these ready. Thankfully, I remember this puzzle, which is this. Okay, no, I'm thinking wrong. There you go, that's what it was. I couldn't remember exactly which one it was for those two, but I remember where it was for those. Last one. While the liquor cannot see, they can hear, but the flashbang is just enough noise to stop them from being able to hear where you're at. So now that I have enough inventory space, that will allow me to, okay, just under 15, which is good. Okay, line this, and then the bird. So top 3, and then the bottom 2. Bottom level 3. Bam, perfect. Alright, now I can get away from this. I opened the box. You gotta be kidding me. No, can I reload? Can I reload and it doesn't count? Oh, I start all the way back here. You gotta be kidding me. Let me check if it counts or not. Because I know there's one for like, don't open the box. Okay, don't know how I did that one. I think I cheated for that one by accident. Oh, I've already done complete the game without opening the box. Ah, damn it. I wish I knew that. And I've done recovery items. Alright, whatever. Alright. Well, we'll just do it like this then. That's alright, that's alright. You know what? It's a mistake. It is what it is. I saved a little bit of time there then. And I lost it just by standing there. 315. What I'm gonna try is I'm gonna try instead of shooting them to get for kill, I'm gonna shoot them just to stagger them. The lion should be right here. Bam. Bam, perfect. Now it's gonna be bottom three, top three. Oh, messed up there. Yeah, I want to complete the game without opening the box again. Because I don't really need to open it. If I have to open it, I'm not going to be like, oh man, of course I opened the box. If it happens this time, I'm just going to ignore it and be like, whatever. I'll just use the box. Just to store items. Okay, got down here in 14 minutes. Ah, damn it. That's what I thought. As I said, in theory, I should be able to get through this with fairies. Because I've done this part loads of times. I wish I was kidding, but I've replayed this part more than I've replayed the entire game. Alright, now use this one. There we go, perfect. I don't need to worry about collecting anything down here. It's more about just if you want. Oh. That is crazy that that's Cherry's outfit. I completely forgot about that. It's different when you're playing or wearing the normal outfit, which I can actually show. So she wears that right now. I changed this. We'll go to like this one. There it is. Yep. All right. So not bad. We're done in 16. Get more space. Exactly what I needed. So I'm gonna have to go to the right. I don't have to be quiet until this first and second half, basically. I can speed through, but it's just a bit more dangerous. Okay. Oh, never mind. I guess just run through. That is good because I'm faster when I'm on this health anyways. And since I'm not coming back in here, I just needed to do... Okay. Thankfully, I can just sneak past them. Yep, that's why you save one of the knives. Doesn't kill him, but it gives you just enough time to run out of there without getting hit. And it also saves you an inventory slot. So perfect. I think you use this key one more time, and then that's it, if I remember correctly. That's the white powder. In here is going to be the stock, which I don't need. Just takes up more inventory. Grenade launcher, so you're not really needing to be any less accurate with it. So 18 minutes, halfway through the RPD. Alright, so that's not bad. So all I have left now is to get the two things, which are fairly simple to find. Do I know where the first one is actually? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I know where they both are now. Oh, have to examine this. Bam, perfect. So that's not bad. I'll grab this. Oh no, okay, I'm so glad I went in here. Because now that I think about it, I would have gone completely the wrong way. Because now I have the key to go back down. The only reason I'm going right here to... Okay, I need... I don't need that. That's fine. Yeah, so basically I go down here, I spawn Mixture X just so I can go back to the downstairs area. And yeah. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and down him. Since I know there's no one to my left. I'm going to get ready to run back. Yeah, I'm going to try and down Mixture X so I have enough time. Because if I do, that should give me about an entire minute before he actually comes to attack me. Alright, now I gotta wait. Okay, that's nice. Or I could just do that. That works too. Because right now I'm just going back to the main room. I will take this actually, since I have to go down either way. Not like die go down, but like just have to go downstairs. Hello, Marvin. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. Shoot that one again. Ah, I went into the wrong room. Fudge. I completely forgot I had to go in here. Discard that. Go right here. Yeah, since now they're both to my left. That's the only downside about Marvin being turned into a zombie, is this area is no longer a safe zone. Basically, in the beginning, when Marvin is still, here, it is a safe zone. But as soon as Marvin's gone, he's no longer. It's no longer safe, which makes it a huge issue. It is good though that I did put like 2 bullets into Mr. X in the beginning and didn't take him down, so that gives me enough time that I downed him in there. To get in here, and then it's basically just a sprint because I have to go all the way back down, all the way over there to my left. All right, so I'm just gonna try and do this as quick as possible. All right, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. Nice. I grabbed this one, which, if I remember correctly, no, it's not in here. It's up top. I grab it. I replace this one with the one up top, so I don't have to come back up here. Yeah, this one right here. I grab this. I don't know how somebody made that mistake. So now it's going to start turning, but a cutscene doesn't play until I go back down and place this in, which will knock that one down, and then I can retrieve. Oh, and then I already have the other one, so. Thankfully. Even if I didn't, I'd be... Oh no, I'm in the complete opposite direction. Oh no. Yeah, I'd be able to grab it. Alright, there we go. Now my assumption is Mr. X is still down and trying to make his way back up, which actually works out for me. And this is it for the RPD. Now the only downside is after I place these two in and get the call, I have to play a Sherry. I have to deal with Chief or Birkins or whatever his name is. I can't remember. He's not an important character to me in my opinion. Alright, this one gets turned right here. If I remember correctly, it's like this. There we go. Perfect. So now it unlocks. I go to grab that. Now I play a Sherry. The only downside is Sherry's part. Oh man, her movement is so bad. The only thing I really dislike about Resident Evil 3, now that I'm thinking about it, perfect. I didn't even mean to do it right like that, but I did it. So now I'm gonna get rid of this. Basically, we run away from him. From this big guy that is here. And then after that, it's you go back to playing as Claire. Luckily, since I saved both a grenade and a flashbang and a knife, I have a lot of stuff to deal with the dogs. So I can get rid of the first two. I'm just gonna shoot them. And zombie dogs to be clear. And then I have to deal with who else do I have to deal with? I have to deal with the dogs. I have to deal with Mr. X one more time, but it's for a very short time. Basically, I just run him around until yeah, till everything. Yeah, so he's in here. When's my last save? Escape from Chief Irons. Okay, cool. So it's Chief Irons who I'm escaping from. All right, there we go. So he's gonna get in. He's gonna lock the door, and then yeah, so on and so forth. I can't remember how he does this. If he goes through here first or what. But yeah, so he does go through here first. All right. Now he moves that out of the way. Um, so yeah, now I just hide under here basically. All right, cool. So we're good. We've completed it, or pretty much at least. So basically, now we get out of here. We want to grab his key, and then we want to run back. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. Yeah, he's gonna get through now. There we go. So basically, we go into here. We open this, close it, lock it. Now we run to the right. Just basically go back to the same area. As soon as we enter this door, we won. Boom. There we go. We completed Cherry section in first try. Basically, here's what happens. I'll have this cutscene anyways. Basically, she gets captured, but then as soon as you would expect it to go bad for her, Birkin comes up behind her, or behind Irons, and basically poisons him. No, I wouldn't say poisons. Infects him with the virus. Like in Resident Evil 3. And basically, this is just explaining how Irons called the player to let her know, to let them know that, what do you call it? If she doesn't give up the pendant that Sherry gave her, then she wouldn't be able to see Sherry. Simple as that. The pendant basically gives the virus, or cures the virus. Not in itself, but it has access to it, which is the third area we go to in this game. There's 3 areas instead of like in the original where there's like 8 to 10. But yeah, the reason I didn't grab the grenade launcher is because you get it given to you at the, what do you call it, the laboratory. Okay, so now there's gonna be... I'm not even gonna waste my iron ammo. I say iron, I mean ammo. Because I could use my ammo. Now he's gonna continue chasing. I don't think he gets faster. Oh no, he does. Okay. Now here's the issue. It's these guys. These zombies. Thankfully, I could just put 1 bullet and then stun him. Now, there's going to be a zombie here in about 10-20 seconds. It's going to be down the stairs. They don't hear, so as long as you walk, you don't have to worry about it. You can save a bullet. That's why they're staring at the wall. Bam. And then there's going to be this zombie dog, which you want to get rid of. One's going to jump on top of here. You want to get rid of these 3 because they're going to be a pain if you don't. I'm going to grab this. Okay, there's 3 of them. There we go. I don't want to have to deal with them because I already have to use a heal. Why did I heal? I'm dumb. I just remembered that it makes me go faster if I don't heal. I do have to grab this blue herb though. Because those cure basically the virus, or not virus. Bam, get rid of them. Yeah, no, basically it cures poison. So once you get infected by like one of the few enemies that actually can poison you, there's like 2 of them, then yeah, you don't really have to worry. And then Iron shows that he's dead, basically. And you're just gonna run over and get down here. You run to your left, you go down here, and about half an hour to 40 minutes in, you're already through the RPD, and yeah. I don't even worry about it. You just run past him. After this part, he's basically gone. He's no longer existent in Claire's story. He's existent in Leon's story, but yeah. Basically, there's two of them from what I understand. Alright, nah. You don't really need anything from there, so you just kind of jump down. The hardest part about this section is going to be dealing with the ones that can infect you. So I would always recommend carry a few throwables or knives on you, just in case. You are not going to be getting any of, or you're not going to be getting the grenade launcher yet, so you're still going to have to deal without it, but it's a fairly manageable section. As long as you're being a little bit careful, and I'm not saying completely careful, just a little bit, you can save yourself a lot of heals and a lot of troubles. Now, there's not really anything you need in here. I mean, yeah, there's 2 grenade launcher rounds, but that's about it. I want to change the costumes here, actually. We'll do this one, no. Basically, it just turned into a black and white filter. So we're gonna go here first. We're just gonna activate it. Now, I am going to get rid of this zombie. Because what's in this is the magnum attachment for Claire's handgun. For this one that I'm using right now. That's why I kept it. And it's 6-2-11. Or no, it's not 6-2-11. It's 8-12. Or 2-12-8. Bam. I messed up the codes. I was thinking about a different code. Now, this might actually help increase the damage a bit for this one, but I'm not sure. But it does give you 5 magnum rounds to play around with in the beginning. Now, I'm not going to use it on any of the normal enemies. I'm only using them on the big enemies. We're going to grab that herb. So we can make a full heal. And this will leave you with a huge amount of protection. So let's say, for instance, one hit you got taking down the caution. No longer. It would take like 2 hits, I think. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit risky. There's one other area you can use this in to get rid of it. Or 2 areas, I guess. And both of them let you back into the RPD. So if you wanted to get like the machine gun, for instance, you could. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Basically, there's a lot of areas in this game. Oh, fudge. I don't have any room, do I? No, I should. I just use a flashbang and my knives. I'll just do that. I just won't worry about being grabbed then. Pop that, get a full heal. Just run behind him. Now, I'm not speaking much for this part because I wasn't really sure on what to do here. Oh, I should have left that key. Damn it, that's my fault. Alright, so you don't actually have to grab that key. Do you? I don't think you do. No. There's 2 in here, and then there's also that one weapon. So if I really want that one weapon, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Now, here's what I'm gonna do right here. I'm gonna get rid of that one knife. This will give me enough room to access both of the chess pieces here. Now this is the queen and the king, if I remember correctly. Now shoot him a few times because he's going to be a pain. I actually can't remember why I shoot him. I put the king in here because I can grab the queen plug then. Basically, go right here, grab it. Bam, now I can grab the king plug. I don't know why they made the plugs into chess pieces. It's rather confusing in my opinion. Now this part I'm actually gonna have to look up because I don't even remember. Oh, cool. Appreciate it. Just let me get through here with no issues at all. Awesome. Well, you also don't have to stress about this. There is gonna be one enemy right here. One of those big guys. He's gonna spawn right here. Now just keep running backwards. He can't catch you as long as you're fast enough. Just run to his far right. And now you just get up here. Perfect. Fairly simple. Now you can actually use both of these items. First, open that. Then get down. Just get out of there because you don't really have the right enough stuff to fight. If you've been following the way I'm doing it, yeah, you have nothing to fight with. Because I've been using ammo in areas where I forgot I don't have to. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to have to open the box. Or at bare minimum, I'm going to have to throw away some items. I have 9 rounds, which is good, but only 2 of the normal. Oh, perfect. See, now the nice part here is they give you extra room to play around with. Ah, damn it. Holy crap. Did that just take me down to freaking 1? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, now I just wait for him to break in because I can't do anything. Nope, that's it. That's all you really need to go in there for. Just that last plug. And yep. So wait, because this guy's gonna decide to go back in. Like that one right there. Now you do have to be careful because of these freaking 3 enemies. But as long as you're fast enough, you'll be able to escape them with no issues. Now the part that's going to come up is going to require a bit of luck because you have like no ammo. Luckily, it's not an ammo-based fight. You just hit him. Oh, what? What's happening? 45 minutes. Okay, so 45, we've already completed the sewer section, which is nice. Alright, so we're gonna put the knight right here, I mean. Pawn's already in place. If I remember correctly, it's like the queen and then the king, or the knight. And then king. Oh, fudge. I know the bishop was on the other side, but I might be mistaken. Alright, if it's not this, the only thing I could think of, it's replace these two. This is the one part that I spend the most time on, and I'm just not looking it up right now real quick. Alright, I'm just gonna look it up real quick. Give me 1 second. It's the queen, rook, and bishop on the left side in that order. Queen, rook, bishop. Okay, so that's the queen. I think this is the king. So queen. It's pawn. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, sorry. Give me 1 second. Okay, wait a minute. So a scenario: queen, rook, bishop, left side, facing the panel. King, knight, and pawn. So this was whatever it be. So king, knight, pawn. I don't think that's the knight. On the right panel. So this is the knight. Oh no, it'd be like this then. So this is the king, I would assume. Knight. King, rook, knight. Damn it. King, rook, knight. Ah, whatever. I can't figure this out. This is the hardest freaking part for me. Dude, it's such a pain. Pawn, queen, king. Bishop, rook, knight. Alright, so bishop would have to be this. Bishop. Which one is the rook? Is this the rook? Bishop, rook, knight. And then pawn, king, queen. What? How the fudge? Unless that's the queen and this is the king and I'm mistaking the two. I was mistaking the two, okay. Well, I got here at 45. I spent like 30 minutes figuring out the puzzle. 2 minutes, okay. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I am gonna grab this then, because if I remember correctly, I can make another heal. Now, the nice part is, after this, you're gonna be at the laboratory. This is a boss fight, so... Perfect, right that. So, 1, 2, 4, and then you're gonna run right here. And then you're just gonna run right here. Perfect. Okay, nope, not exactly where I was. Okay, right here. And then that's it. Now you just wait. Now you'll know he's at the door after you hear like a noise. And then as soon as you see the door start breaking, that one right there that I'm looking at, that's when you run to it. Right here. Now just run to the far right of it. Just keep running into it. Because basically this is an invisible frame. Or invincible frame. He can't do any damage to you. Now, I'm not going to use any ammo on this fight because you have to fight him in the end. Or even if I do, I will be careful about how much I spend. I'm just basically going to bait him into this area. See, on the nice part, you can actually just bait him like this. Okay, and that's the unlucky part. That freaking sucks. Finally, I hit him. Now you have to do this. Oh, fudge. Come on. Now here's the thing. You can just continue baiting him like this. Okay. If you don't get hit first. There you go. You win. Simple as that. I want to change this real quick. Bam. Okay, yeah, you don't need submachine gun ammo unless you're went back for it. Because in my opinion, if you really want the machine gun, go back when you have the chance, like before you press this, basically. Go back for the machine gun because it's not worth it to do it while Mr. X is there. It's just too risky. Now, on the bright side, I'm pretty sure there's no enemies here to attack you. So, yeah. But you also cannot open any doors from what I understand. So basically, you're limited to this area. But by the hour mark, you should be at the laboratory if you're doing speedrun or just quick strats for the most part. And then... after, yeah, okay, so see, you could go back right here. You could go back and try and get everything you wanted. My biggest worry is just not having enough ammo. And I could go back easily and get like probably 300 give or take ammo, crafting everything, pistol. But nah, it's just not needed. And there's obviously the box right there and whatnot. But yeah. I am happy with this though because this is a lot quicker than I used to be. I remember when I used to speed or when I used to try and play hardcore on PS4, and I did actually. It took 9 freaking hours to complete. I might have done it on PC or instead, I couldn't remember. But yeah. So the fact that I'm able to do this, I know it's standard, but still, the fact that I'm able to do this and get it done within less than 2 hours, I'm happy about. Even if it takes 2 hours, that's still a magnificent or a huge amount quicker than most of the runs. There's gonna be ammo right here to my right, if I remember correctly. Oh no. So right here, you can just run in. Oh no, okay. I didn't need to come right here. There you go, perfect. So now you can get up in here. I'm gonna do that. There you go. 28 bullets. So now that gives you enough ammo to deal with this guy. I mean, unless you're extremely lucky and then you just need like one bullet. There you go. And that's what I mean by lucky. Where is it? Oh, right here. Do I have... Okay, no, I don't. So just grab that then, because why not? You could use extra ammo. Now, if you're doing a hardcore run, basically just follow everything I did, because you can do the knife strats on hardcore as well. They're just a little bit slower. Just make sure to stick always to the left side, to his right side by his, is it the strong or weak arm? Whichever one. As long as you follow him around while knifing him, but not too fast or anything, yeah, you'll be fine. Alright, now basically this section is going to be a little bit more tricky because you have to deal with the IVs. I would just recommend, unless you're a brand new player, if you're a brand new player, don't look anything up. But if you're a player who's just trying to get this game done with, or just trying to get the weapons on infinite ammo and whatnot, then just look up right here, this section. So basically you have to put some sort of ray to get rid of these guys. Now I'm using 4 on both of them, or 2 on both of them. I'm waiting until he's fully out because if he's, yeah, I see he's still alive there. Now he's gone. I created acid rounds because those will help with the final boss, but can also help just to stun them for the time being. Now while that's happening, I'm gonna look up. Oops. 312 and 2067. What do I need? Or what am I, why am I out of freaking room? Alright, there we go. So now that I don't need to get anything. 312. 3123. 3123 and 2067. 2067. And then basically that's it. So now that I already got the codes, now it's just a matter of running in and doing what I need. So first, uh, especially if you're watching the stream to follow the path, you want to go here and go to the left first. Now, if you want, you can burn him or them, I guess, whatever they are, the plants, while you're going in here. This one is a do a red. Okay, now that you're gonna do that, a red, bam. Now you want to do it like that, and then that should be it. Yep, there you go, perfect. First try. So basically, it's green, blue, red, green, green, blue, red, green. I'm like trying to figure it out in my head. I'm not 100% sure if I'm right or wrong. Now you can throw one more down at that. Now the reason you do create the acid rounds, I don't think they work on the Lakers. I mean, you can try, but I don't remember them working on Lakers. You're gonna walk in here, because there are Lakers. That's why I mentioned them. So I'm actually gonna go over here. And get rid of both of them. Bam. Might as well burn them. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's up top. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong area. Okay, that's why you would have the thing. What? Yeah, eat those two. I did that anyways because I need extra room. I didn't mean to miss, but there's gonna be another one of those ivy plants. Oh, there's this guy. Now, the reason I get rid of that one is because you're gonna grab this. You're gonna go all the way back down. You're gonna use it. And then you're gonna come back up if you want to. Not required, but you can, and it will just make your life a lot easier for this. Now the two liquors are down completely, so you have no worry about them. Your biggest worry is going to be these zombies. It's MURF, so Murph. You're examining this. Now you're going to do this. Bam, use it right there. And then after this, you're basically just what do you call it? You're basically just running away from the what are you doing after this? No, you're not running away from anything. After this, you have one boss fight, and then you're running to the exit. That's basically it. So you should be finished with this by an hour 30, give or take, as long as you're going fast for the rest of it. You can watch the cutscenes if you want. They do not use any time. Okay, now do keep in mind there is a boss fight literally after you use this stuff. So make sure that if you don't have any, get some ammo. I'm going here to grab this just in case, but also because there is what do you call it? Okay, I'm gonna use the box for the first time. Only because I have so many keys that I'm not even gonna use. Bam. So now we're gonna collect that. We can collect that. Collect the knife. And then bam. You can use the box. I'm just not using the box. I don't know why I'm not, but I'm just not. Whatever. I'm actually not gonna go back up now because I'm already down here. I'm just gonna climb up. Now, as long as you shoot the one's leg, it won't affect you. Oh, you just put this in now. You don't really need that combat or that keypad after you use the two combinations. Now, as I said, unlike in Leon's story, where basically Mr. X is going to be chasing here or chasing you here, he won't. So you have no worry about rushing. Well, I guess you do, but it's not really you have to. You can, but unless you're doing a specific run like I am doing, where I'm just trying not to, I'm not saving guaranteed, but I'm also trying to do as fast as possible. You don't really have any worries. You just go as fast as you want to. Now, the nice part about this is that there is some items. There are some items right here. Like there's these two, and you can create some of the other ammo if you want. I'm not going back in, even though there's a fair bit of ammo I could have gotten. But yeah. For Resident Evil 3, I will be collecting a lot more ammo because, dude, that game is such a pain. I'm not even talking about in terms of like it's a pain because of the enemies. It's a pain because of the freaking movement. Oh well, that and also the fact that the enemies are kind of a break. Unlike Mr. X, where you could just shoot his head, Nemesis has a thing on his chest. It's like on his right that you have to shoot for it to do much of anything. So it's OSS. Bam. There we go. OSS. Us. Now keep an eye out around these areas because there should be something you could grab. Okay. Now you can come. Hmm. Well, we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna ignore it. That's alright. That's alright. You know what? There's a reason we saved all the Magnum ammo. We saved 9 rounds. 9 Magnum rounds. Now you're gonna get the serum because you have the pendants. Oh yes, and if it doesn't already go without saying that 1507. Wait, I don't get it. So how do you create this? Alright, that should be just enough to get rid of him. And then I have two knives, obviously, and stuff like that. But yeah. So now we're basically at the end of the game. How the did that miss? Okay, that's nice. Now, I'm not saying anything about how or trying to give any tips because I'm not even sure about this fight. This fight's a little weird. There we go. Perfect. Now, you don't really need too much, but I would run around and just make sure you have at least a fair, not a fair bit, but just some extra stuff. Like, there is Magnum ammo here. Not this one, but there is Magnum ammo around here. Right there, I think. I would definitely recommend grabbing that. Also, having the extra handgun ammo helps because of the fact that you have to fight those plants again, the ivy that I was talking about. Right here is a grenade. Just having all the items you can really helps with this game. Now, you don't need to grab everything I'm grabbing. Hell, I actually have a little bit much. I have way more ammo than I would ever use. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe you just can't hit as many shots, which, you know, perfectly fine. Everybody has their challenges. My biggest challenge is trying to complete this game without getting hit. At least while speedrunning, anyways. If I'm being careful and I'm making sure I grab every single bit of ammo, oh man, don't worry about it. But no, if you're trying to run around and do stuff, you're gonna have a little bit of a challenge. Put that away. Just make sure your inventory. So obviously, I have two of those. I have 153 rounds. 153 rounds. Yeah. So I have a fair bit of ammo. And now you're just gonna run back here, pretty much, and that's about it. There we go. All right, now I'm taking a break for a moment. 100 or an hour 24. All right, so now we're just gonna run. Alrighty. I just stayed silent there because I didn't really need to talk. But now, okay, let me make sure the stream's actually working because now it's making me worried a bit. Alright, cool, it is working. I just had to make sure. I either will continue to do more of the stream today, or I might end this stream and then start up a new one, or just end for today. I'm not sure yet. I'm just giving you all a heads up ahead of time. Now, I will recommend grabbing this. You're going to be running past here. I'm not grabbing that because you're probably going to need some more. Now, thankfully, more than half the stuff I can just discard, so... Hurry up. Now, you can just run past us, which is nice. You're going to get down here, and you're going to have to deal with Ivy, but unlike Leon, where once you get down here, Mr. X drops. You can also just click on this door. And then, Sherry will do that. Thank you, Sherry. Move out of the way. Thank you. Go, run. I just shoot him a few times extra. Yeah, no, on that platform is where Leon would be. Now, what's funny about that is all the stuff there that are for his run are missing. Alright, now I'm gonna run in here, I'm gonna grab the thing, I'm gonna run back out. Oh, I don't have room? Fudge. What if I reload this? Then I will have room, yep. Now the nice part is after I use this, I will have enough room to do that without having to get rid of any ammo. So now he's gonna get down here. You wanna shoot the eyeballs. God damn it. Ah, damn it, dude. This guy's such a pain. Alright, there we go. GG's. We win. Yep, there it is. We win. GG's. That should be no saves, no using any infinite ammos, not even the knife, and in under an hour or under 2 hours. So should be an S plus. Yep, there it is. An hour 18 is what I was able to finish it in. So not even an hour and a half. I was able to complete this game in an hour 18. We'll take it. Alright, so GG's for this game. RE2 remake, once again. Now, actually, I want to show this off real quick, which is what's funny to me. I have ignored this one because this one was cheated. I don't remember how I did, but I think I skipped to the end to see if I could get infinite ammo, but it did not work. But these are all legitimate runs. This was my first run because I used Leon because I was the most confident with him. And then this one was literally just done, so that's my world record for it, or my record, PR. And same with these two. These are my PRs with both characters. 3 saves in under 2 hours. So I didn't even get to the 230 mark. So yeah, I had a great time playing this. That was fun. Maybe we'll hop on some Genshin for a bit in a new stream. But I'm definitely hopping off this game for now. I have 53 hours on it. Or 55. That's funny. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna hop on Genshin for a bit. So I'm gonna end the stream here, and then I'll start a new stream where I'm playing Genshin. Thank you all so much for watching this one. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all again in the next one. Peace out.